Okay, so today I'm trying to think of a new approach to these streaming things. Or like some of my streams that don't take hours. So, I was wondering if a slightly longer video would work for you guys, in exchange for just having me voice over while I'm deciding things. So, to start with, this is Chloe's character, and they're one of my patrons. I'm so nervous. So, basically, I just wanted to kind of explain my process. I usually start off with, like a gesture. So let's try something like this. Maybe, please don't look at my weird tablet problems. It hasn't been fixed yet, so I don't know when it'll get fixed, but you know. Anyway, so here's the beginning, and I'm like really just love what's it called, like sneakers. I can't even remember the word sneakers. But so whenever I'm given the opportunity to draw sneakers, I'm like, I'm gonna draw it. I don't know if you can tell what kind of pose this is yet. Just because whenever I draw, it's just like very vague, like most of the time. So basically let me try to show you guys what the intended kind of line was for this. So we've got the spine and the neck, and then I'm figuring something out about the head because I want it to be turned to the camera a little bit, but not like all the way to the side. Basically, since the spine is here, that would place the shoulder here, and then my plan would be like to do a little fist on under the chin kind of thing, and then we would have a slight rotation of the body, and this would be the pelvis, and then I would kind of, that would be the knee, and then it would go like this with the shoes. And I'm choosing to kind of deform this area because I want to place emphasis on the shoes. And I might change where the other leg is because the original plan was to do like a foreshortening thing, but I'm not sure if I can make that work with this pose, but you know, it be that way sometimes. Actually, this sketch was really helpful, so I'm going to duplicate it and erase some of the lines that I don't need. And then I will do this. Let's go for a dark blue. No. Let's do this color. It's the same color as it was before. Oops. Okay, now that I have like the basic frame down, I'll be setting up the auxiliary patterns, and I'm just gonna be drawing, like I'm merging my layers because I don't care. And then, so I'm setting up and blocking in the first colors. This is gonna be a pretty fast sketch, so I mean, I'm not super worried about things. And as you can see, it's really loose and casual, and I'm very zoomed out because I find it's easier to look at the shapes of the overall image. Like sometimes I even go like this. Because if you're doing this, you don't have an idea what you're drawing, right? So, so you should, I think, at least in the beginning stages, you should keep it like this. And so it's a little like fucked up right now because I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm like trying to remind myself this is just a sketch because I have that nasty habit where you're like, overdoes it on every single thing. So I'm gonna try, let's block in the hair now, so. And I apologize for my mic as well because I'm just using my computer microphone. But if you guys like this kind of video, I'll probably invest in a better microphone. So you've got the basics down at this point, and now you can go in and start adding details. Or semi details. I don't know if that makes sense, but essentially I try not to zoom in all the way again, just because it's still easier to see how your general composition is. When you're doing details, like I wouldn't count this as details yet. When you're doing details, you can basically like zoom in and whatever. But just I find it more helpful to do this. And also sorry for like the high-pitched voice. I cannot change this. It's just how I talk. But I know it's a little distracting for other people, maybe. And I decided to do this in a kind of, this drawing in a little bit more complicated style than my other sketches, because I feel like it would be kind of boring if I just like lined things and was like, hey, so guess what's up? Okay, so as you can see, we're kind of nearing the done, finished areas of the drawing process, because this is only supposed to be like a sketch, so I'm not really cleaning it as much as I would do with other art. And I also like this blue shadow, so I'm gonna clean up the hair just a tiny bit, just to suit the silhouette that I want more. So this way, this hair makes kind of like a curve shape, meaning that it flows smoother. Okay, so finally getting to the legs, and then, yeah.